Go. Okay, Marcus is in my party. Check it out. And so now we go to the custom games and BartonPL's game. It's already up. They're going to fight it out on Luvnest. Let's go.
They changed factions.
Let's watch. Did they? Barton is now Wehrmacht. And what's Luvnest? He's going to play USF. All right, let me fix my overlay.
Honestly, I want to see encirclement doctrine against any other doctrine from Luvnest. I hope to use the one with E&R Pathfinders, but no, he doesn't have it.
It's great that all of the doctrines are unlocked in the beta.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I personally, every time I play Co2 in the past, 2 months since I introduced War Spiles, I always hope I get a commander. And I never once got a commander, Marco. I played so many games, I never got a commander, so I never got to try any of these 6 other commanders for the Western Front armies. And now there are also a couple new commanders for the original armies, so it's really cool that you get to try them all out in this Co2 beta.
Yeah, definitely. And especially the encirclement doctrine has the potential to be very, very powerful, especially with the combination of break supply line ability and close the pocket. Because break supply line basically makes whites one of your points, of the enemy points, and close the pocket basically it's a huge artillery attack on all the territories controlled by your opponent that are not connected to his base. So if you're able to decap the cutoffs, you can use this ability, and on all the units of your opponent that are on the territory, on those territories, they'll be totally destroyed. I've seen ISUs, IS2s completely shredded by this artillery.
Yikes.
But it
I think they're fighting, but we're not quite in there yet. I've noticed that it gets hung out on that page. Okay, so
yeah.
All right. So we're a little bit behind them, but that's good because that'll Barton's watching the stream because that's just how he is. So we're a bit behind him. So, but we can do the full intro now. Let's see if I got my overlay correct. Let's see. The Wehrmacht is blue, yes, and that's Barton. So lucky me, I had a 50-50 chance. So in the north, Luvnest, the first game of our winter stage round robin, produced by Sunday Night Fights channel and co2.org. We have our SNF champion of the world from Poland playing the Wehrmacht in the blue trunks. It's Barton.
Oh, yeah.
That's your cue, Marco. You got to be like Ipkai. You got to blow the vuvuzela and go, come on. You got to make a lot of noise to simulate the massive esports arena. Pretend you're in Seoul and you're a League of Legends fan. Okay, now you get another chance. All right. And in the south, playing as the USF. This is a player from Germany. He's much newer to the scene, but he's a top competitor. He'll be in the red trunks. It's Luvnest! Much better, Marco. There's a future for you yet. Okay, so Luvnest is the USF, Barton is the Oster. Game on! Game on, Street Monsters! 180 people on a Friday afternoon. We're just warming up, folks. I should chill out. Yeah, I don't want to throw my voice out, right? That would ruin the whole thing. So,
and Barton, listen to us. He speaks the encirclement doctrine.
Has he?
Stormtroopers.
Check him out.
One.
Look at that. They've got their little shades on. Now Barton used encirclement yesterday against Captain Ain, so it's not like it's his first time trying the doctrine. And it was really cool because we noticed it because immediately his grenadiers sprinted into the church to get line of sight. So he's already got this sprint ability unlocked. So I mean, it's kind of similar to conscripts. It's 10 munitions, and they can just dash forward or backward. So he's got a little bit more mobility in the super early game. That's a 0 CP ability already unlocked. So we got Jeslin waiting in the wings for those of you that are just joining us. Jeslin is going to take on the winner of this map. We should say that the winner picks the map, right? We got to formalize some rules here, Marco Polo. Winner picks the map and faction, right? And the challenger has to pick. No, winner should pick faction first, and challenger should pick map, because we don't want winners like slanting it too heavily in their own favor by picking silly maps, right? Yeah, anyway, we'll let the players figure it out. We can formalize the S&F spur of the moment round robin in the future. But yeah, Jeslin is waiting in the wings to take on the challenger. I hope that all of that happens. That would be fun. That would be a lot of fun. Okay, first skirmish is occurring. Luvnest is taking some green cover behind this truck, and they're both going to garrison these very strong houses. Barton's MG42 is opening up fire. He suppresses these riflemen. Let's see how long they're going to stay. This damage between the houses, the fact that the mechanic has changed, I'm sure the players are still getting a feel for how long their units last in houses, and when they should ungarrison, when they should retreat, how long they should stay. This is all new stuff, folks.
Yeah, if you look at it at the houses, it's not granted anymore that they provide the same green cover they provided before, because now it's very different. For example, that wooden house got, like, those grants got pretty shred. They have like 50% HP and one less guy. And on the other side, even Luvnest is really losing a lot of men there. It's not that heavily protected as if he was in a like stone house. Oh, and the doctrine has been picked also by Luvnest. He got armor company, and he already has assault engineers with flamethrowers. They're probably going for the cut-off right now. Yeah, they are.
All right, they're moving in. We got a skirmish on the left by the fuel. The rear echelon are taking on some pioneers, and I think they should win that. They're already leading heavily. We also have another fight on the right where some riflemen are going up against two grenadier squads, and Luvnest is probably going to lose this one. He's just outnumbered 7-3.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
Whoa, how did the pioneers beat the rear echelon? What's up with that?
Yeah, because the pioneers' DPS is still quite good, and they have submachine guns, while rear echelons have just carabines. So they won like 2 rounds one after the other.
The lieutenant gets in behind the MG42. It has to retreat through the flaming oil of these combat engineers. They don't do that much damage to it, though. And that... So normally, would they have scattered a bit if they had run through fire before, like on retreat? Would they have perhaps gone prone from those flames?
No.
Because we saw them run just straight through it. I mean, that was a nice, clean retreat by the MG. And it's great that we're seeing these cleaner retreats. That's really wonderful. So we have a very sneaky demolition laid, and it doesn't look like Barton saw it. Go! SP flower, ka-ching! Squad wiped, body parts, gruesome. Oh, sucks to be ya, my friend. How did he not see that? That was really crafty by Luvnest, right? Putting that down without Barton noticing.
Did you see, like, that half of the XP flowers were blue and the other half were red?
Actually, I noticed this in my stream yesterday. 4 of them were red because that was Luvnest killing the whole squad, and 1 of them was blue because that was Barton taking out Luvnest's demo.
Oh,
yeah, pretty cool, right? I love that I love that there are different colors now. That we never would have noticed that before when they were all orange, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you get XP for killing the other guy's demo with your face.
a bit weird, I admit. Okay, so Luvnest got his M20. He's now repairing it in the center, and he didn't upgrade yet the
skirts.
The skirts. So and he's repairing it. So maybe if he's fast, maybe Barton can take out. He has the munitions. Yes, he does. He does have the munitions. So maybe he can try to take out the M20. You can see how much damage it takes even from small arms fire, as long as he doesn't have the skirts.
This is exciting. The skirts are being upgraded. The M20's already down to 50% health. The 222's chasing. He's upgrading his gun. The gun's gonna pop. Okay, the gun popped, but he's shooting at infantry. The M10 has found an escape path. Now his skirts have popped, and it's like a reset. Everybody doesn't like the fight now, and everybody's running away.
Yeah, exactly. And besides that, it seems that Luvnest has a clear map control advantage, especially on the right side. While on the left side, maybe Barton will be able to get back that fuel point, but he really needs to find a way to get control over the right side. You got 2 MGs for that, and he will get another Grenadier squad. But I guess he needs a mortar to get those units in the house.
The lieutenant with the bar has just been camping this house, and it seems that he's been pretty effective there. He's just holding this position, and he's kind of stalwarting any of Barton's attempts to advance past this house. I wonder how Barton's going to finally try to get him out.
We're losing a capture point.
Barton doesn't seem too concerned about it, though. He wants the fuel on the left, which I'm sure he'll use the 222 to try to hold. Let's see if these Grenadiers can get the capping done. No, they don't. The rifles step in at the very last second. But as soon as they retreat, the flag is raised. And so Barton's concerned with holding that fuel, and now he's harassing the center VP. And he's just going to let that lieutenant sit there for a little while as he comes up with a counter. What might Barton build next? He could get a mortar from his tier 2. That would be interesting.
He's banking resources, so maybe he'll get stormtroopers.
Ooh, that would be fun too. But I mean, Luvnest has a lot of map vision, and it would be hard to use their sort of infiltration ability. Like, which surprise house would he pop out of to be really effective? You know, it's not like he needs to get behind an MG or anything.
He could get like into the house that is south to the one with the lieutenant.
True.
Charge the house with the Grand Squad, pop a grenade launcher, and then.
He's doing it! Marco, he's doing it, man! You called it, and it happened. That's amazing. Just as I went over to show the house you were talking about, like the stormtroopers popped in there. Now, why did they garrison? They didn't want to run up. Didn't he have the munis for a nade or something, or what's up? Or did he just want to micro on the left, keep him safe for a second?
Yeah, he's basically those riflemen will be in a very bad position, so that lieutenant, once he gets out, because he's totally
surrounded.
Surrounded.
He's surrounded. It's Custard's last stand, man. Check him out. What is Luvnest going to do? He's working on his M20 micro versus the 222. That action's still happening. We have a captain squad, which is zooped up. He's coming in to flank the 222. Barton doesn't see it. 2 shots, bip, boom, bang. The 222 falls. And now, finally, the lieutenant has to get out, and he has to run through all this fire. Let's see if Barton can annihilate the squad. He's moving his pioneers. It looked like his Grens were focusing for a second, but now they want to get out of the way of these flames going in. And somehow, Luvnest is going to escape, and the lieutenant will live to fight another day. Wow, it was just too much small arms fire going in against those assault engineers. They never even got to open up their flamethrowers. They really wanted to. There were so many meaty targets, but as soon as they found cover, they were almost dead, so Love had to retreat.
So now Barton knows that Luvnest got captain, so he will not have major and medium tanks for a while, but he has to expect. Oh wow, the damage from the MG!
Right? He popped the incendiary rounds on the rear armor of the M20. And he almost like sniped it with this MG. That was really cool. I love the animation of the incendiary rounds and the sound effects. You know, they really just like the sparks start to fly once they unleash.
Yeah, definitely. So basically, he needs to find a counter for that M20, and it seems like he wants to get an extra Storm Grenadier. I wonder if he will upgrade it with a Panzerschreck or not. No, it seems not. Where did he spend? Oh, he has a lot of munitions though.
So we have a second Stormtrooper squad from Barton. Can you tell me a little bit more about the Stormtrooper squads? Like, what are all their abilities? And
yeah, so basically they work like the Wehrmacht sniper. So they will stay in cover. When they are in cover, they become hidden, and when they move, they can move from cover to cover while staying hidden. So exactly like the Wehrmacht sniper. And once they have like a. You can even give them the order to not shoot. Oops! Telephone.
Telephone! Pronto? Io sono Marco. Pronto, mamma. Hello, mama. Ciao, mama. What are we having for dinner, she's asking. Pasta per piacere. Per piacere. Pronto? Che cosa? Che trolling Marco. Good action going on in the game. Sorry. Look at that. Like every single unit of Barton's is fighting right now. Look at that. Craziness. All right, he lost the MG. He got flanked in here. And looks like Luvnest is going for the steal. He does. Oh! Well, almost. He almost got away with it. But these Skrens said, nuh-uh. And they naded that MG and cleared all 3 of those rear echelon members who had tried to get away with it, tried to nick it, as the Brits would say. Now we have a Stewart on the field. He's feeling bold, and he's getting right up in there. I wonder what Barton might do for anti-tank. He's halfway through building a pack. This has been a good scrap so far.
We're taking lead over here.
I bet it's his girlfriend. She's like, why haven't you picked me up yet? I thought we were going out. It's Friday. You're supposed to take me shopping, etc., etc. And he's like, yes, I'll be right there. And he's gonna come back off the phone. He's like, yeah, sorry, Federica, I gotta go. Right? Watch, Marco. Marco's getting handled by his woman. Oh, check this out. Lieutenant in perfect position to scout the pack just coming onto the field. Barton's got to be careful. Luvnest is just on fire, man. Barton's having a lot of trouble. Luvnest putting on constant pressure. M20's back up. He's got that nice mine in the center. Barton's still got a significant army, though. He doesn't have much MAC control, but he's still got numbers.
Armor here.
A bit of quiet on the Eastern Front.
Just came through. Back to full strength. Task complete. Crew ready. Grenadiers here. Panzer! They're taking panzer fire! The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points. Crew ready.
I'm supposed to be shoutcasting, huh?
The cavalry has arrived. Crew ready.
If Marcus isn't going to
Crowds
shoutcast,
are
why
taking
should I
one of our
shoutcast?
points. Reinforcements in. Squad, ready to move.
Sometimes you just let the units do the shoutcasting.
Infantry, scale up with the MG.
They tell you what's up.
Ready, set. M10 tank destroyer ready for deployment. What the hell am I meant to do with these recruits?
Look at all this stuff.
That's on the money. Well, grab your shit and follow me. AT gun, hit him back. Ready for action. If your head's down, I'd be ready to move. Let's get her going. Contact. Keep low. Keep low. Lock down. Energy level obtained. Send your orders. Field promotion. Contact. Enemy forces have 300 points.
He's like pacing around on the phone.
God damn it! Someone get us out of here! What's your distance? Charge set.
Definitely girlfriend. Definitely.
Stand ready.
Uh-oh.
Tank ready. Incoming fire.
Woo!
Ready. Go ahead.
Intense.
Grenade! We're getting plastered over here.
Ooh, nice nade dodge. That building's almost down. Barton will probably be pretty stoked once that building falls because he's sick of getting camped by bars sitting in that thing.
Orders incoming.
Look at the USF Army. I mean, Luvnest has collected a lot of vet. Barton's got his share too. You know, these are triple vet grunts right here. They have 17 kills. I wonder if Barton considered putting an LMG on those bad boys.
We're on the hook over
Oh, look at the next guys are ready to get in this house. Or actually, he's hoping Barton gets in, right? So he can flame him to death. But Barton's not going to take the bait. Ooh, all right. Well, the pack howitzer says that house is now out of play. So no longer will any units be moving through those doors. So that changes the battlefield in that area a bit. And it still creates a true sight blocker, as you can see when I turn on the fog of war. It's hard to see what's behind this house for Luvnest. And if we switch over to Luvnest, or if we switch over to, let's see, this is Barton's line of sight. So you can see this building blocks a lot of line of sight. He's trying to work his way out on the eastern part of Langerskaya. The pack howitzer is laying in rounds. Oh, nice shot by the pack. Picks off the Stewart. Barton's probably pretty happy about that. What's going on in the center? M20's going up against these Grens. They get a Faust in, but, you know, M20 crew is just going to hop out and repair it. Another crafty demo laid by Luvnest. These stormtroopers are a bit outgunned. Pack wise to move back, avoids that pack howitzer fire. It's such a forward position for that unit. Luvnest is getting away with a lot. Barton cannot break through the lines. He can't get through this forward infantry. Now finally, I think he might be able to make some progress, although we got a zooked up captain coming in and more bars coming in. The bar buff seems to be helping Luvnest quite a bit in this matchup. And as Barton's, when his forward infantry have to retreat, I mean, what can he do? He can't break the forward infantry line, so he really has no chance of getting back at the support units. And now we have a bulldozer Sherman on the field. And so if the infantry ever get through the front wave of rifleman, captain, lieutenant, then they got to mess with the middle wave of the bulldozer, and that thing is just going to tee off on infantry. It's going to have a grand old time. Look at this shot coming in. Whoomp. So Love's got plenty of anti-infantry. He doesn't have a lot of anti-tank, but Barton hasn't been able to field any tanks. And he does have a couple Zooks here and there. Let's see. Yeah, there are no off-map tanks. So if Barton ever wanted to build one, he'd have to tech up and tier up. That might be a while. He's been fuel-starved most of the game. You can just see constant harassment by the USF infantry.
Pack crew is ready.
Watch for counterattacks. Squad, shut it. We are receiving new orders and return fire.
We're all ears.
Ooh, the pack was getting shots against the pack versus pack, right? PAK versus PACK. But Barton's forward infantry just can't stay in the game. The American infantry's too strong, and that's been his problem all game long. He just can't break through that lead wave.
Contact! MG-42! Promotion just came in. Taking a fire! Power plant contact! MG-42!
Oh, the pack howitzer just rocking MG guys. Bar's moving in against the anti-tank, the German force, and Barton once again is in pretty much a full retreat. And this could be the last retreat. I wonder how long he can hang out in this. I think a mortar would have served Barton really well. He's been camped by infantry and, you know, this pack howitzer. I think a mortar might have been better than that second stormtrooper squad. The stormtroopers have not been very effective. They just seem squishy. They can't stay in the fights long enough.
Another award for marksmanship. Sure, add it to the pile.
losing a capture point.
Nice of Barton to even save that unit. It's been in such danger so many times. It shows quite a bit of fortitude to be able to preserve it and have it healing up. Losing the pack would be lights out. So let's see if Barton could ever afford a Stug or an Osborne or possibly a P4. His tier 3 is up.
We are losing a sector.
Barton stockpiled 220 fuel. So look, he could pull the trigger on any of these units, but he's not. Not quite sure why. He desperately needs something a little meatier to deal with the frontline infantry. I don't know why he's waiting or what he's waiting for, because he is in a bad situation right now. I mean, even the Stug would help with this bulldozer Sherman, who's always up in his face. There, fine. Okay, so he was waiting for P4. The P4 is on the way. Oh, the dense. Look at Luvnest. Look at the vet on Luvnest's army. It's pretty crazy. But Barton's scrappy, man. He's hanging in there. He captured a bar. This is interesting. We've got a stormtrooper squad that has the SMG upgrade and now a captured bar. Ooh, that pack shot could have been really filthy wicked, but these triple vet Grens. Oh, I was gonna say they swallowed it. But then a nade from the rifles just took him out, and that's too bad because Barton's triple vet infantry were kind of all he had going for him at the time. It's a shame he lost one of those Gren squads. That could make a big difference. All right, the P4 is just about on the field. Here it comes. Let's see what Barton can do with it. Let's see if it will make a difference. He's going right after the M20. Uh-oh, mines. Uh-oh, Barton. Uh-oh. Yikes, look at that. Look at that. 60% damage. Wow. How did he somehow sniped that M20? It wasn't the P4 who did it, I don't think. The P4 did a lot of damage. Yeah, when he loses the P4, I'm very scared that Barton might throw in the towel. Look, his engine is like double critted. Look at this. Engine damage and immobilized. So that P4 is a sitting duck. Really, all Luvnest has to do is get anything to shoot at it, and it will fall. Perhaps even the Sherman. There it is. There's the final shot. And I think Luvnest is pretty comfortable. And it could be Luvnest versus Jeslin next. I'm starting to call it. Never count out the champ, but that P4 was kind of his last chance to turn this around. Ooh, that squad's gone. See you later, guys. Uh-oh. Might be a 2 in a row. 2 in a row. Come on, Love. Love. Oh! Yikes. Youch. It's all going south for our champ. This little pack howitzer makes a lot of noise. He's got 13 kills. He's just constantly laying in rounds. That's the part of the army that Barton just doesn't have. He has no indirect fire to return any of that damage. He's fighting purely with stormtroopers, grenadiers, and this little AT gun. And Barton knows he's beaten. Good game. He throws in the towel. Bravo, Luvnest. Bravo, Barton. Now let's see if these players will carry on. I hope they do. That was the first of our potential winner stage round robin. We lost my co-caster. He's getting... We know who wears the pants in that relationship between him and his girlfriend. So we lost him. But, yeah, well played to Luvnest. We'll chalk him up a point. He is victorious. takes down the champ. The champ will have to get back in line. Now, is Jeslyn still around? Is Jeslyn versus Luvnest going to happen? Is it going to happen? Hello? Huh? Is it going to happen? Let's see. All right, we're going to find out if we have this next custom game coming your way.